Hello everyone, and welcome to our next video in our series on how to use WeVideo with digital storytelling. This particular video is going to focus on a really important topic, is basically in media and timelines and themes. And with this, we're going to look at how you get images and sound and video into WeVideo so you can manipulate it and work with it and make clips, cut clips, bring clips together. And we're also going to talk about how you build a timeline, and we'll also look at some of the themes that WeVideo has for you to make your video look a little bit different and a little more polished. We're not going to talk about audio yet. We'll look at audio later, and also in another video series I'll do later on advanced video, I'll look at more on how you get like YouTube clips and other video clips onto WeVideo. It's a whole nother topic, an important one, but one that's a little more advanced. Okay, so let's start off and let's look at some of the ways we can manipulate media. Now, the easiest way to get media onto your WeVideo, onto the video that you're in, is to hit the little green upload button right here, import media. Now, right now I'm on the dashboard, I'm in a project, and I'm working on a video. Okay, so I have all this done, and maybe I should go back a little bit. So let me go back to my main dashboard. And we already talked about this a little bit, how you can create a video right here. You create new, right? And if you're on the free version, it's only going to have video at it. If you're on the paid version, it's going to have project as well. Now, I always usually select project because I just like that better. So it's just easier for me for organizational purposes. But let me go into my projects. And I'm going to look at one that I'm doing right now, intro to WeVideo media. I'm going to open it up again. All right. And I'm going to start making a video. Now, this isn't the video I'm going to use, obviously, for our purposes, but I just wanted you to kind of see what it might look like. Okay, so here I am, and I'm going to upload media. Okay, so basically, when you hit that button, it's going to say import media. Import your photos, your videos, music clips to create a video. You can also import it from Google Drive, if you're on a Chromebook, from Facebook, Box, and other places, Dropbox. So really some great options here. So I'm going to do browse to select. Now, if you're on a home PC, it's going to go right to your hard drive files. Okay, I'm on a Chromebook, right? So it's showing me all my different Chromebook aspects of my Chromebook drive. So I'm just going to go into my military history course. I know I got a lot of images there, and I know I was doing some stuff on Iwo Jima. So there's a couple images here from about the flag raising of Iwo Jima. So I can just hit that flag raising, press open, and now that image appears right there on my media. Okay, so you can select a bunch of images at the same time. You can select audio clips, video clips, and it all works the same way. Okay, now you just saw it's 100% processed. Whenever you're uploading media, this little blue status bar is going to appear, and it will tell you how fast things are being uploaded. And you can do multiple ones. You can leave this tab and go other places, and it will still upload your media. What I always tell students to do is to collect all their media first, images, audio clips, video clips. And once you have them all ready, upload them all at the same time. And I usually tell them to do that from school, because the school connection is so fast, it really won't take that long to upload. Depending on what your connection is outside of school, the speeds can vary, certainly. Okay, so if once they get everything on here, then they can start manipulating it, and they can start working with it. And the same thing is for any other kind of like video file. So I can go import, browse to select, and I know I got some videos on here from all the courses I've been working on, things of that nature. And I can go down here and I can go to videos, and I don't know, that's not what I was looking for. There we go, videos, and download. And I think these are all the intro videos that I was making for our Chromebook projects and other things. I can just use those, start uploading that video. Okay, intro to WeVideo 03. And now you see the status bar is going to be a lot slower because it's actually a video it's uploading. I'm going to cancel that because I already have that video on here. So you can put all your media right here, and then you can start, manipulating it and dragging it down to the timeline. But as you add more and more media here, this gets a little bit confusing. Okay, so one thing I like to do, and I kind of left this sort of messy on purpose, is you can go into media, and you can start organizing your media. Okay, so I have this folder on Chromebooks. I have a finished video folder, and I don't really have anything else. Like all this like stuff here, right, that I should probably organize. Okay, so what I can do is I can go into these, and these are filters, these are sort, and these are also list and grid view. So I can, look at, if you like a list view better, you can do that. If you like a grid view better, you can do that. But I'm going to hit the little plus button. And you can also import media here. So I hit the import button. Look at that same window pops up, which is kind of nice and consistent. But I want to make a new folder. And oops, I didn't. I hit it too fast. I'm going to go plus, make a folder. Okay. I'm going to call that folder WeVideo because I was making a lot of WeVideo stuff. I'm going to create it. Okay. I'm also going to make a folder called sound effects. I'm doing that a little bit too fast. So I'm going to take the folder, folder, and I'm going to call it sound effects. So that's kind of nice. I'm going to create that sound effects folder. Okay. And what's really nice about this is that now I can start moving things around. So see where I've got these folders up, I can move stuff in. Whenever I click on something, it's going to bring up these kind of options that I can move it. I can share it to a project. I can share with everyone. Now, you might not see these on the paid version. I can rename things. I can put them in the trash, even download them like onto my computer directly if it's not. So I'm gonna pick anything that has to do with WeVideo. I got WeVideo logo. That's an image. I got my orientation video I made. I got the intro to WeVideo, and I'm doing control clicking. So control click, right? I could select multiple things. Intro to digital storytelling, screencast I made for this. And I'm now going to move them into my WeVideo folder, and I can press move. And you also notice you can also create a folder from the same spot. So now I'm just going to try to organize this a little better. I'm going to like move things around. Now I have all these sound effects. These are sound effects that I downloaded, and we'll talk about sound a little bit more later. But I could click on all the sound effects, right? I'm going to click on all these sound effects, which is kind of neat. That I have kind of organized here. Click on some more sound effects, and then I'm going to go to move. And I'm going to put them in a sound effects folder. Okay, I'm going to move all those there. Okay, that would be really nice and helpful. Okay, so I got all those organized and moved. I'm going to make one more folder because I have all these little images and video clips from the Battle of Trenton. I was using it as an example to show my students in class how to make videos. And I'm going to call them Trenton examples. I'm going to create that. Okay. And I'm going to have that all created and made. Make another folder. It's taking a little bit slower. It's going a little bit slow because my connection speeds. And let me click all these clips that are related to, that's not it. Let me get rid of that one. I don't want Johnson. Can I go back? Okay, there we go. So I want this one, control. I got this crossing, storm sequence. These are all this audio and visuals and some videos about Trenton. We're going to take all this stuff about the Battle of Trenton. I got newspaper clippings and screenshots from historical newspapers you can use in a video. And I hope I'm not doing this all too fast. So I'm going to click on all this stuff. Clicking, clicking, clicking. Okay. And I'm clicking, and I'm going to move it. And I'm going to move it right into the folder on Trenton. Okay. So this is taking a little bit longer to do because my connection is a little slower at home. So again, working with WeVideo, because it is a web-based browser, the speeds are affected by your internet at home. So that's something to keep in mind, especially for students working from home, right? Okay, so let's put this all in those particular folders. Okay, so we got that all set up. And I'm waiting for it to load and move those all over. Since I'm using the screencast tool from WeVideo, I can't pause my screencast. There's one limitation to it, so you got to bear with me. All right, so we have this all ready to go. So we go back to my dashboard, and I was working on some projects, okay? But I think I'm just going to do a sample, just test project. I don't want to mess up my WeVideo stuff. So I'm going to go project, Next, I'm just going to call it test, make it personal, make it next, and I'm going to skip the add media here because I don't want to do that. Let me just bring up the video editor. Okay, and now look at all those folders I made are now on here. So isn't that nice? So now your media is a little bit more organized, and now you can start manipulating it. Okay, so that's one aspect to sort of get that all organized, so you can now then start building it and start putting it off into different places. Okay, so I hope that made sense. All right, now another really big thing, I'm going to start dragging the timeline in a moment, is themes. Now, sometimes students like to pick a theme before they even begin making their video. And what a theme does is it basically gives you different transitions that you can use when you're making your videos. Okay, so this one says it's going to have the soundtrack, it's going to have all the transitions that relate to Basic Blue or Icy Blast. Okay, and it kind of gives you a little preview of there of how the transitions are going to look. Okay, so you got like noir, which is a little bit dark, and it's got this kind of intro theme to it already, which is really kind of cool. You got like a Christmas one, which is kind of nice. So again, these are really neat, and if you really want to like use those, okay, you can definitely use those in your videos, and students want to do that. So it kind of has a lot of stuff already pre-made. Okay, so I mean, I don't want to play around with it now, but you can play around with this if you like, you know, the punk rock theme. It kind of gives you all the stuff already. So let's just use it. And it's going to make all the transitions and all the music into that theme part of your video. Okay, so that's kind of how you deal with themes. All right, now I'm going to pause for a second here because I want us just to kind of absorb that for a moment, and then now we're going to work into, all right, building media on your timeline.